Hi everyone, it's me, Mark Lankers. Welcome to Awesome Autism Season 2, Episode 2. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about being a autistic adult or an autistic adult. Obviously, so I'm now 20 and I've been diagnosed with autism for about 10 years, so I was about 7, 8 or 9-ish years old. When I was first diagnosed, obviously now had it like official diagnosis for a long time. I probably had it since I was a kid, basically. Well, not like born. So obviously being an adult with autism is different to being a child with autism because obviously, um, like when you're in school, whether that's primary or secondary, and things, you have a lot more support, like things when you're younger than you may do. Because I remember I spoke a few years ago to this mental health nurse, and she was actually on the waiting list for an autism diagnosis. She was saying it's a lot more hard to find like proper support for autistic adults. Obviously, it's there, but not always known. Um. So yeah. So um. Obviously it's different. Obviously, I'm at uni, so I'm obviously in education, but you know, thing. And obviously there are things you can get and you're entitled to with autism and stuff, which is good. But yeah, so it can be slightly, frustrating at times. You don't have much support as you used to. Obviously, I've got a supportive family and friends and things like that, but it's obviously a lot different. And also, there's a lot more challenges when you're getting older because obviously, there's some people don't want to, age. I mean, obviously, I'm only 20, but I already feel old as it is, even though I know I'm still young. Um, but also I think you're a lot more aware of things, obviously like health issues and obviously like bills and things like that, and obviously obviously pay for stuff more and things and budgets and things, which is obviously can be very stressful at times. Um, you know, Obviously getting a job, which I'm sort of in the middle of trying to sort out, getting a job. Um, Also, if for anyone who's living in I think it's in England and Wales. Sorry, that's my next door neighbour's dog, I think. But there's a charity called Stroke, and they do a so that's Stroke, so that's SCOPE, and they do a thing from if you're aged between the age of 15 and 25 and you've got disabilities, they can help you look for jobs. So they have a careers advice team where they help think about what you want to do more long term, and then the support to work team they can help you like actually find a job, like do a CV, get references, all them things. So it's really good, and I think it's really important for everyone if you want to get a job. That's another thing. To obviously you can get a job as like maybe like from when you're 16, or maybe you could get like a job like when you were a kid, like maybe doing like selling lemonade or like doing what's the lawn mowing, that's it. But like a proper you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's another thing. You know obviously not everyone can be a lot more independent, but obviously as an adult you got to try and be more independent, which is I'm okay with that. I travel by myself most of the time unless I'm meeting with my friend or going somewhere with my family. On buses and or Ubers or trains or etc. Because I don't drive. That's another. Obviously, being an autistic adult, you can obviously drive, but with me, I overthink too much about driving. Because people are like, do you want to drive? I'm like, no, not really. Like, I don't trust it. I just won't trust myself. So that's why for me, I prefer getting buses or trains. Obviously, sometimes I get lifts or Ubers or things or taxis. But yeah, that's another thing. And obviously, I think like one thing I sort of miss, obviously like a lot of autistic people have a lot of energy sometimes, which I do, but also, I'm 20, I'm not like 10 years old anymore. It's like 10-year-old has a lot more energy compared to a 20-year-old, and it's like, I wish I had more energy sometimes. I get more like tired easily. And like, I don't know if anyone else does this, but I wake up like usually sometimes between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. And obviously like that, I'm okay, like as long as I get like 6 to 8 hours sleep, or like between 5 to 8 hours sleep, I'm okay. But obviously, like, you know, if you've got a long day, or you've got a lot of stuff to do, or you can like do on a day out, it can be very tiring near the end of the day or at the night. So that's another thing you've got to be aware of. You know, you've got to find the right balance. And I think it can be quite stressful as well. Work, find like, say if your work balance, or if you're in uni, or you know, you might still be in college, or you know, like relationships and things. That's another thing. You know, if you know you want to maybe want to start a family, or you know, you want to maybe go into a certain profession, and it can be quite stressful. But there is ways around it. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything for today's episode. Sorry if I rambled on a bit there, waffled on a bit. But yeah, so I will see you next Thursday for episode 3, and you can watch this episode and episode 1 on my YouTube channel. Bye, guys.